think it's clear that you have to take the step of shutting down most of the country, particularly the involved areas. And I don't mean shutting down for 6 months. You don't need to do that long. You just need to break the chain of transmission. One can do that by shutting down to the extent possible for 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And then as soon as the cases start coming down and you vaccinate more people, then you could get ahead of the trajectory of the outbreak. Because obviously you've got to get as many people vaccinated as you possibly can. And when you do that, you've also got to do public health measures. Appears that both if you look at India, what we're hearing, and again, I only can give you what I'm being reported to me,
True.
Is that there are 2 types of variants now in India, at least. One is the B.1.1.7, which is the UK variant, which tends to be concentrating in New Delhi. Mm-hmm. And then there's the 617, which tends to be more concentrating in the state of Maharashtra. Now, that being the case, both of those have an increased capability of transmitting better and more efficiently than the original Wuhan strain from over a year ago that spread throughout the world. So I would think that if you're talking about shutting down for a prolonged period of time, that's a different story. But if you're shutting down just long enough to break the chain of transmission, in the long run, it will be beneficial to the economy as opposed to detrimental to the economy. We're experiencing that when you get a good vaccine, like the ones we're vaccinating, and you get a high titer of neutralizing antibodies, not only do you protect against the original virus, but there's a spillover effect, not 100%, but enough to protect people from getting serious disease from the variants. India was the largest vaccine producing country in the world. So you've got to now take your own resources, make vaccine yourself. I know there's a supply shortage, but try and get as many supplies as possible to rev up your own capability, and then try and get it from other countries. What you need now is vaccines to put into someone's arm. You will need in a year or in 6 months the capability of manufacturing by technology transfer, but that's going to take several months to a year to get running. So you've got to put aside all political disagreements, all ideological differences, and focus on one thing, like a laser beam. The enemy is the virus. You've got to fight the virus together, particularly when you have a big, diverse country like the United States and a big, diverse country like India.